Jak się masz? There's been 2 weeks of rain. It was really pounding like hell. But finally we got 1 day gap in the rain. So I think it's time to start season in England. And we are today back right under the cliff where my holiday park is located. And wow, that is a difference. After the winter storms, you can see the difference in the beach. The sea took quite a significant portion of the gravel and stones and sand of that beach, and we got more rocks exposed. I mean, all this we're gonna walk through used to be a sand, but it's not anymore. So we're gonna see how much we can walk under the cliff toward Combe from Sandaway beach, because I spotted some interesting places in there and I wanna investigate if it's worth. We still have about 40 minutes till the lowest tide. It's not the lowest today, but I hope the 1.5 meter will be enough to expose the whole passage. I do remember from last year, all this I'm walking over right now used to be just sand. Look at it now. Bare rock. Oh, something new feature, a little waterfall that wasn't here before. That tree looks nice and interesting. I wonder how long it will manage to hang up there before it will go down. All right. Here we are. As you can see, the cliff here is quite loose. A lot of material, loose rocks constantly going down, and the water also helps to make a job. Let's move toward the next spot. I actually noticed not a long time ago from the top. It looks a little bit like a little Thai lagoon with those rocks sticking into the sky. Oh, beautiful. We got the passage open on this side. We managed to pass through those rocks. However, I hope I can safely come back later. Now it's gonna be a little tricky. We have to find a gap. Either find a gap in the water or use that rock and jump here. Yes, we did it. It's not always nice and easy as it may look. Whoo! Oh, whew. That made me warm a little bit. Would be absolutely amazing if we got an access from the park into this place. So exploring after winter sometimes may be quite tricky due to a lot of pools just cutting the passages, unless you don't mind to get your feet wet. Which I actually did wet a little bit. Still unpredictable waves coming every now and then. And this is the spot. That is exactly what I want to see. Wow, you can see a landslide. That landslide shaves off the park ground. Well, it is not exactly a black church rock, but that tunnel is massive. Oh. Wow, this is huge. Let's see what's on the other side. All right. A tiny cut into the rocks. Okay. Another little pool cutout. Let's go around it. It's still quite cold, so I'm not willing to get my feet wet. Oh, that is like a beautiful. Massive. This is so far the biggest arch I've been under on that coastline. It's even bigger than the Ghoul Hole cave. See? That's the beauty of the Devon coastline. You can be here like years. In my case 17 years. You can work for half a year right next to the spot and not know it's here. So yeah, I did attempt to come here one day from Combe side. No wonder you can miss that. Look, this is just like a tiny cut in a rock, and that's it. And you can easily skip it, not get in there. Okay, that looks like the end of the trip without the climbing. But oh no, it's not. Oh, look at that, another beautiful cut through the rock. And it's another little cove forming. That's also a not very dangerous but landslide zone. I would love to one day climb those hills. Okay, here is a here we won't go anywhere without climbing the wall. Can we go around? Yes, we can. And look, we are almost in Combe right now. Oh, still beautiful waves in here. let's, I guess we should be able to climb every now and then on the rocks, and we will make it. Water, water, water. Like water. I mean, we do, but our shoes don't, especially the salty one. Oh, now we're walking through the nice cut gap. And I guess that should take us around that rock on the side. We are pretty much in Combe beach. Yeah, this is as far as I managed to walk last time, I think. And then I was considering climbing using the plant foliage, climbing up that triangular rock. But yeah, further down, if we walk, we will literally end up on the Combe beach. Wow. All right. What's going on in this place? I did see some beautiful landslide, quite nice to climb up on. Oh no, it only looked like that from the distance. You can see how the one massive boulder pretty much holds everything in place. Wow. Let's come out of it, because we got so much rain recently that it's really difficult to say how unstable the rocks are. I mean, the soil is definitely saturated to the max. I love those moments when you need to climb like a wolf on your force. Going back and around will be a safest option than using just one hand to climb down. Haha. Oh, another pool cutting us off. Let's check in here. I mean, wow, it's more pools in here, even inside the rocks. I mean, you can imagine yourself the stress of being here, knowing that the high tide is coming and you got not a lot of time left to escape, but you have to. I think we will have to literally go back the same way we came in. There's no other solution. Which will be, I guess, this way. Yes, nice and easy. Oh man, that is a really beautiful place to explore. And here we are. You can see the Combe already. Cars going down on the road. Yeah, the full-scale Combe beach. And it's first time for me to see that river stream actually in normal conditions carries so much water into the Combe beach. Look at that. In normal conditions in the summer it's just easy to pass through it. Leicester Cliff and all the tiny caves. I think it's time to go back and search some more interesting things between the rocks. I hope I checked the low tide properly, and actually the peak should be here in 5 minutes time. We should have the peak of the low tide, so there should be even less and less water. So we're gonna have time for some fly mission. Oh, look at that! Can you imagine? I wonder what caused that water to escape, but it's a beautiful, like a swimming pool. Just in the rocks, absolutely amazing. Wow, with nice entrance. And up there you can see our park. Those caravans actually got beautiful, the best view. It's time to go back and set our bird free so we can get some nice footage at the top. only downside of exploring the coastline are all those slimy and slick algae, which not only just look bad and discourage you from walking here, but also it's quite dangerous, and you have to be very, very careful not to slip and flip. But what can you do? It's nature. You cannot just get rid of all the algae and tell them not to grow here anymore. Which way did we come? That is the question. I think it wasn't this way. I think I will have to climb up here. Back again, I think. Or, oh no. You see, you have to have quite a good orientation between those rocks, because once you get lost, even if it's not wandering rocks in Poland, but yeah, you may just lose your orientation and get lost, and then panic kicks in. I remember my first trip around the Capstone Hill. This is exactly, not around the Capstone, sorry, around the Hillsborough. This is exactly what happened to me, and I get spooked. And on the way back, there is one place you have to go up on the rocks, and I missed it, and I ended up walking through the water deep to the waistline, holding all my cameras and all the gear up, and it was completely unnecessary. And yeah, on a second trip I finally learned where's the proper way. All right.
One
Alright, the time is up. It's definitely time to go home because I can see the water slightly rising already. And let's find our way back in this labyrinth. That should give you a little idea of what kind of climbing over rocks and jumping and searching the path has to be taken. That is, wow, that is a flooded area, so we have to go around that bit. Let's find our way back. I hope it still didn't cut us, so we don't have to go actually into the water. And also I can see the cloud coming, which is not very good sign because we don't need wet rock. Wow! Was that the way we jump? I think that could be. I use those. We have to find some climbing platform to climb over. As you can see, it's not always easy job to do, but we managed to do it. Oh no, rain is the last thing we need right now. Because that will make all the rocks slick and nasty. Okay, we got our waterfall. I was worried I'm cut already, but I can see here a beautiful face rock available to climb. That is a nice shortcut that saves us go. Well, it saves us just few meters, but always something. And we can quickly hide from that nasty rain. That was a beautiful place to come today. Absolutely amazing. I just hope that rain will pass, because I would love to do some more aerial footage. So yeah, the place is generally safe to come and walk around. There's plenty of time to escape the tide coming. The only thing you have to be very careful, it's quite a lot of climbing to do over the rocks. So if you're not up to it, don't do this at home. I wonder if we can hide somewhere here under the rock and wait for the rain to pass. You can see it's a nice cavity in here. Another arch. And yeah, it's dry. Nice and dry in here. We should wait till the rain pass. and then we climb up, and that's the end of today's trip, I guess. So I would like to invite you to subscribe my channel. Still some people watch but don't subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it will really helps me. So don't forget to subscribe, put your thumbs up, and I will see you on another exploration. High five!